Alright, today we're going to look at another one of those funny SAP coincidences, and that is when two creators make the same team, or very, very similar teams, without realizing it. And this is a run that was recorded back in February, and it was a Pink Robin run. I had a bunch of them saved up, so I was trying to space them out. And then in the interim, Laban has actually put out a very, very similar team to this, and I'll link that video in the description if you want to see it and then compare and contrast. But I think the two of us were both doing the same thing, in that we wanted to test how Cardinal interacted with some of the new perks in the game, specifically the perks that have multiple activations. And one of those that I wanted to try was Mink. So Mink can generate perks in battle that work more than once. And although you can't get them in the shop, you could, in theory, have Pink Robin trigger Cardinal and therefore have the Cardinal copy the Mink's perk in battle. Now, I did try it and it doesn't work. So essentially, the Cardinal does copy the perk from the Mink, but it will not have the double effect. So that kind of ended that particular avenue of inquiry for a video. But I decided to carry on and do something else with this. And what we're going to do is use Coconut Crab with Cardinal. So we can make the Cardinal copy the Coconut as long as it's after turn 11. So if you try and make it copy on turn 10 or earlier, nothing will happen. The Cardinal, although it doesn't say it in the ability text, there is a little note. I'm not sure if I'm going to hover over it at some point during this run, but there is a note at the bottom that tells you it won't work on perks that haven't been unlocked yet. And Coconut counts as a tier 6 perk, so yeah, you have to wait till turn 11 to be able to do this combo. But to be honest, that's not a big deal because we're not going to get Coconut Crab until turn 9 at the earliest anyway. So all we're going to do for now is try and level up Pink Robin, which we only need level 2 because Cardinal is tier 3. So when the Robin faints, it will activate the Cardinal. And I think it looks like I'm going to take Clownfish just for some extra stats on the Cardinal. Cardinal is actually a really strong unit that I have hardly used at all. I'm not sure why exactly. I don't really use it very often in Star Pack either, although coincidentally, I did just record a voiceover for a Star Pack run where I did use Cardinal. So yeah, sometimes you just get these other coincidences. And actually now, by accident, I didn't really think about the fact that the Pink Robin was going to activate the Penguin there. I wonder if it could have activated the Cardinal and then nothing would have happened. I'm not sure. But for now, we're just going to look for... maybe I should have taken the Dolphin there to give us another level up and potentially find a Coconut Crab that way. But in the meantime, getting the free pie on the Cardinal is going to help us quite a bit. You can see there the Robin did activate the Cardinal, but the Swan didn't have a perk anyway. Okay, yeah, we're just going to take whatever we can. We do find 2 more Cardinals, but we don't need them. All I want to do is get... in position to set this up for Coconut Crab. So the idea as well with this is to try and make sure that the Coconut Crab regenerates the coconut during battle. Oftentimes you can just have it removed by opposing teams, and therefore by the time it gets to the Cardinal copying the perk, it's already gone. So I think, yeah, okay, I'm going to pass up the 1 gold pie there. I don't need level 3 Pink Robin, so we'll just ignore that. There's the Farmer Crow. So Farmer Crow is what I need to activate Coconut Crab. We'll just go for the level up. Maybe take Zebra and then combine the... okay, we're not going to combine, we're just going to take them separately. It doesn't really make much difference, I guess. We're on 4 hearts, which is great. And we get the level up as well, so we have a chance to find Coconut Crab on the next turn. Here's Broken Bench running Anubis Dung Beetle. Kind of suspect. This is from back in February. I don't know if that's a legitimate excuse at this point, but there you go. Wasn't the very strong version of it. So take the level up, hope for a coconut crab, and we get it at the first attempt. So perfect stuff. And I don't think, we don't actually need the, we don't need to feed the coconut crab in shop because the Farmer Crow is going to provide all the stats that we need. And you can see how this works now. The Farmer Crow is going to feed the crab. And now when the robin faints, actually as we face a very interesting team, you don't see many teams like this. And there you go, you can see what I was talking about. The ability gets blocked because the snipe from the bush viper broke the coconut. So it would be nice to get higher level coconut. I'm not sure if we're going to get that this turn. Yeah, definitely not. We'll just keep on buying food. Yeah, we don't want the coconut crab to activate because I want to keep the pie since it's giving us an extra 4/4 in stats. Now, the one problem with Cardinal is that it does end up blocking the food shop, so you could miss out on chocolate if you get a bit unlucky. But now we're going to see the synergy work. It's turn 11, so we are able to copy, and though it is axolotl elephant seal, we do win because the coconut lets us get trade 2 for 1. I think we also actually need, we need the Farmer Crow to be level 2 here as well. Otherwise this won't work because it has to be able to feed behind the pink robin since we want the actual in-battle activation. Yeah, if it was the other way, if it was behind the pink robin, that just wouldn't work. Now this team looked pretty strong. They had the very strong Olm at the front, but luckily we ended up winning. I think they all managed to miss the coconut. And are we getting close to the end here? I feel like I'm going to start losing some rounds pretty soon. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm definitely wrong because we end up facing Metabrusque with this bizarre Bakunawa team. I did already tease this in Discord, I think, at some point. But yeah, Metabrusque was running these bizarre, one pet teams basically. And I had a few games where they ended to his level 350 attack leopard. But in that particular scenario, we're perfectly happy for our units to be sleepy because they're going to get coconut back anyway.